Hi, my name is Annie Mullins. I'm here to offer you a beginner's yoga practice on the beautiful grassy knoll of St. John's College in Santa Fe, New Mexico. I hope this is a chance for us to connect, drop into our bodies and our breath. So let's find a comfortable seat together. And you're welcome to sit up onto some height. If you have some cushions or pillows or yoga blocks, comfortable cross-legged position or any comfortable position where you can find ground and find center. If you want to sit up onto a chair, lean back on a wall, even lie down. Let's begin with our hands to our thighs face down. Softening through your eyes, maybe closing your eyes. Making any subtle adjustments that you would like to feel a little bit more at ease, a little bit more comfortable. Beginning by grounding into your seat, feeling held and connected by the earth. And from that place of rooting, of grounding, to feel a gentle rising of your spine. Feel your shoulders soften out of your ears. Soften through the space behind your eyes. And drop into the steady waves of your breath, in and out through your nose. Using the breath to investigate, how are you feeling? What is your heart truly longing for in this moment? Allow your hands to join at the heart, palm against palm, or simply resting your hands over your heart. Feel the warmth of your hands radiate into your heart space. The warmth of your heart reaching outwards into the space around you. Call a deep breath in. And exhale, sigh that breath out. Empty that breath, clear it out. 2 more rounds like that, breathing in fully. Exhale, sigh it out, release some tension, make some sound if you would like. And 1 more round, inhale fully. And exhale, let it go. Release your hands to your thighs face down to ground and bow your chin to your chest. Bow your brain to your heart. And then finding some movement through your head and neck, sliding your ear to one shoulder and circling back through center and slowly over to the other side. So beginning to transition from our seated meditation and now into our moving meditation. Moving slowly with your breath. Really taking your time to pay attention. Yoga is the practice of paying attention. Once you feel balanced on both sides, draw your chin back through center. Place your head upon your spine. Keep your eyes closed or softly blink through your eyes and call yourself into your space. And then draw a few big circles with your shoulders up, back, and around. Softening tension through your neck, your shoulders, your jaw. Good. Inhale, arms to the sky up overhead. Exhale, let's take a side stretch up and over to the right side. You can gaze down for more grounding. Pick up your left side ribs. Inhale, rise it up through center. And exhale, up and over to the other side. Breathing in, sitting up tall, arms to the sky. Exhale, let's take a twist over to the right side. Inhale. Exhale, empty that breath. Maybe look past your back shoulder. Inhale, unwind, arms to the sky. And exhale, twisting to the other side, keeping all that length you've created through your spine. With your next breath in, inhale, rise it up. And exhale, lower your hands slowly through center. Let's find our way to a child's pose. So knees wide, big toes together. Draw your sit bones back to your heels and bow. And taking a few grounding breaths here. Breathing into a soft belly. Breathing into the canopy of your back, the back of your heart, and all the way down to the soles of your feet. With your next breath in, shift forward to a tabletop, hands and knees. Plant your hands wide under your shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, draw your heart forward. Exhale, press through your palms and round through your spine. Draw your chin in towards your chest. Puff up the back of your heart. Inhale, slide your heart forward. Gaze forward. Exhale, rounding through your spine. A few more rounds like this. Slowly finding your own intuitive, fluid body. Let it feel good. Slowly thawing out our whole bodies. Breathing deeply. And then finding a neutral spine. Walk your hands one handprint forward, index fingers point straight ahead. Tuck your toes under, send your hips back towards your heels, and then slide your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. If your hamstrings, backs of the legs are feeling tight today, soften through the backs of your knees a lot and let your hips drop back. So we're looking for a long spine. If this isn't feeling right for you for any reason, you can stay in your tabletop and continue finding movement through your spine. Otherwise, pedaling out through your legs, bending one knee and bending through the other knee, reaching through your opposite heel. Let your head hang heavy. Feel the sides of your waist grow nice and long, and then reaching through your heels, take a deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out, clear it out, let go of some stress. Good, walk your hands back. Hands back towards your feet, bend your knees generously. Let your spine hang heavy. You might take opposite elbows here and sway your hips from side to side. And let your spine follow that sway, releasing, finding some nice traction for your head, your neck, your spine. And then release your arms, bend your knees, draw your navel to your spine, and slowly stack each vertebrae, rising all the way to stand. Let it feel like a massage as you slowly unfurl, feet press into the earth, head is the last thing to rise. Inhale, draw your shoulders to your ears, and exhale, roll your shoulders down and onto your back. Good. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, a side stretch over to your right side. Take your right hand to your hip, left arm reaches up and over. Inhale, rise it up through center. And exhale, a side stretch over to your left side. Feel your lower front ribs soften, tailbone heavy. Inhale, rise it up. Exhale, release your hands to interlace behind your back. And if you can't interlace your fingers, hold on to a belt or a strap or a long sock and just draw your knuckles away, right? Open through your chest. Open through the fronts of your shoulders. This is really good for undoing a lot of sitting in front of a computer. As you exhale, run your hands down the backs of your legs and fold over your legs. So you're in a forward fold at the back edge of the mat. Slide your hands to your shins or your thighs. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, release your spine. Walk your hands forward. Find that downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose, top of the push-up. So just sliding forward. Reach long through your spine, out through the crown of the head. Exhale, lower all the way down in one piece, or lower your knees first. Squeeze your elbows in next to your sides, shoulders out of your ears. And when your belly lands, reach your legs back, ground down through the tops of your feet. Inhale, baby cobra pose, rising through the back of your heart. Exhale, lay your heart back to the earth. 2 more rounds like that. Inhale, feeling your spine rising out through the crown of your head. Exhale, heart releases back to the earth. And 1 more round. Inhale, pressing through your palms, rising, and exhale, release. Press your way back to a child's pose. Sit bones press back to heels. Shifting forward to a tabletop, tuck your toes under, send your hips back and up, downward facing dog. Now walk your feet forward, really baby steps, feeling your feet ground down with every step. Arriving to the top of the mat in your forward fold. Inhale, rise your hands to shins or thighs, lift halfway up, long spine. Exhale, bow. And again, bend through your knees, drop your tailbone heavy, navel to spine, roll your way to stand. Inhale, arms to the sky up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Tadasana, mountain pose. Standing tall between the earth and the sky. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, arms to the sky. Hold on to your left wrist with your right hand and lean your way up and over to the right side. Feel your lower ribs soften. So in this side body opener, we're calling on a little bit more activation through the core. Inhale, lift it up and switching sides. Reaching up and over to the left. Holding onto your right hand, right wrist like a wristwatch. Inhale, rise it up. Exhale, release your hands. Now you have 2 options. First option, interlace your hands behind your back. Option 2, hands to low back, fingers can point up or down. Draw your elbows back and inhale, lifting through your heart. So it's a standing heart opener. As you exhale, release your hands down the backs of your legs. A soft massage, rooting all the way down towards your heels. Forward fold. Inhale, rise halfway up. Hands to shins or thighs. And exhale, release and bow. Good. Step your right leg back to a lunge. Right leg steps back so you're on a lunge with your left leg forward. And lower your back knee down. So this is a good place that if you need a little bit more height with your hands, you can have your hands on blocks or books or anything. You can be really creative at home. Take a deep breath in, heart forward. Exhale, draw your hips back and fold over your front leg. Now your front knee can stay bent or you can start to reach long through your leg. Inhale, shifting forward to your lunge. Exhale, draw your hips back and bow. Any amount. Inhale, shifting forward. Use your full breath in. Exhale, draw your hips back and bow. Inhale, shifting forward. Tuck your back toes under. Gather strength into your legs and pick up your back thigh. And then walk your hands around a quarter turn over to your right side, facing the side edge of your mat. Toes point to the side. So the outer edges of your feet are aligned with the outer edges of your mat. Inhale, lift your spine halfway up, and exhale, fold in. Wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, rise halfway. Look over your right shoulder to the back edge of your mat. And now walk your hands around to frame your right foot. So finding your lunge on the right side. Now if you're facing away from your computer, we're going to just mirror what we did to the front. You can always take a peek if you need a visual anchor. Lower your back knee down. Inhale, draw your heart forward. Exhale, send your hips back. And bow. So moving slow and steady, grounded with your breath. Inhale, shifting forward to your lunge. Gaze forward. Exhale, send your hips back and fold, flexing through your front foot and toes. One more round, moving with your breath. Inhale. Exhale, draw your hips back and bow. Inhale to your lunge, shift your hips forward, tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee. Walk your hands back around a quarter turn to your left side, facing the side edge of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway up, and exhale, forward fold. Look over your left shoulder, now back to the top of the mat. Walk your hands around to frame your left foot. Dial your back heel up and step your back leg forward. Find your way back to the top of the mat in a forward fold. Inhale, lift your spine halfway, hands to shins or thighs. Exhale, release and bow. Press down through your feet. Inhale, come all the way to stand. Arms reach out to the sides and up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. One deep breath in right here. And exhale, let it go. We're going to play with our balance a little bit. So grounding down through your right foot. Draw your left knee up and in towards your center. And then carry your knee out to the side. Tree pose. So your foot can come to your inner thigh or your calf or your ankle. You can even have your toes to the ground like a little kickstand here. Okay? Using any support you need to help with your balance. Your foot can be anywhere except for your knee joint. Hands to heart. Press your foot into your leg, leg into foot. Grow your roots down through the center of your foot, and as you do, rise your arms to the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands meet back at the heart. Draw your knee forward and release your foot down and shake it out. Good, switching sides. Left foot spreads wide and plants down. Draw your right knee up, open your knee out to the side. And then finding tree pose on this side, and this side might feel like it needs a different kind of tree, right? Do you need a great big tall aspen tree, or maybe like a shrub, or here in Santa Fe a chamisa bush, kind of low and grounded to the earth? So what would feel most balancing to you? Hands to heart, steady gaze to the earth out ahead. It's something that isn't moving, that won't fall over, so don't look at me. If you would like, grow your arms, grow your branches upwards. Right? Feeling that little dance of your foot and ankle wiggling. We're never still in balance, always readjusting to find that balance, to play. Draw your hands back through center. Draw your knee forward. Release your foot and shake out your legs. Good. Okay. Big toes together. Bend through your knees, sit low through your hips. Sweep your arms forward and up. Utkatasana chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, sit your hips back and down. Right? You should be able to see all of your toes spreading wide into the earth. If you can't, draw your hips back a little bit, like you're sitting in a chair behind you. One more deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold, hips rise, spine releases. Inhale, rise halfway up. And exhale, forward fold. Good. I'm going to do a little switcheroo so I'm not facing away from you. We're going to step our left leg back. Left leg steps back, so now we're finding our lunge on the right side. Spin your back heel down and sweep your left arm forward, up and around warrior two, arms wide out to the sides. Virabhadrasana 2. Make sure you're level through your hips, shoulders relaxed, ground down through your legs. rise up through your spine. Flip your front palm to face up. Back hand down the back thigh. Right arm reaches up and over past the crown of the head. As you exhale, extended side angle, elbow to thigh. Left arm sweeps forward and up past the crown of the head, grounding through your back heel. Your gaze can be down or straight ahead or past your top thumb, reaching long through both sides of your waist. Inhale, warrior two, rise it up. Straighten through your front leg, heel toe your back foot in a little bit. Triangle pose, reach your right arm out as far as you can and down your bottom leg, right, to your shin, your thigh. Top arm can reach or hand to hip or to low back. Go ahead, unlock the backs of your knees and press your feet into the earth like you could make footprints on your mat. Bend through your front knee, rise warrior two. Inhale, arms to the sky, spin your toes over the side of the mat. Exhale, hands to heart, toes out, heels in, bend through your knees. Knees reach wide. Deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out, sit down a little bit lower. Breathing in. And exhale, let it go. One more round, inhale. And exhale, rise all the way up. Spin your toes forward again to the side of the mat, arms to the sky. And exhale, forward fold if you would like. Interlace your hands behind your back and bow. Shoulders out of ears, head nice and heavy. Release your hands to the earth, look over your left shoulder, and walk your hands around to the back side of the mat. Spin your back heel back, and inhale, rise, warrior two. So now we're going to mirror what we just did to the front. Few breaths here. Breathing into this entire shape. Feel the back edge of your back foot grounding. Flip your front palm. Inhale, reverse peaceful warrior. Left hand high, right hand down the back thigh. Bend your front knee a little bit more. Good. Exhale, extended side angle, reaching out and down, elbow to thigh. Right arm sweeps forward and up. Unlock your back knee. Open through your back body. With your next breath in, rise it up, warrior two. Straighten through your legs, heel toe your back foot in a little bit so you're narrowing your stance. Left arm reaches out and down. Top arm to the sky or hand to hip or low back. Long through both sides of your waist, shoulders out of ears. Breathing fully. Saturate every cell with breath. Bend through your front knee, rise warrior two. Inhale, arms to the sky, spin your toes over the side of the mat. Toes out, heels in, bend through your knees, hands to heart. Inhale. Open your mouth, sit down a little bit lower, sigh it out. Inhale, gather your heels in like you could scrunch the mat. Exhale, spread the mat wide, sit down lower, reach your knees wide. One more round, inhale, feeling the strength of your legs, muscles hugging in towards your bones. And exhale. Inhale, rise it up, spin your toes to the side of the mat, arms to the sky. And exhale, one more fold. If you would like, interlace your hands and bow. Release your hands to the earth, look over your front shoulder, and walk your hands around to frame your front foot, finding your lunge. Step your back leg forward and fold over your legs. Uttanasana, a forward bow. Inhale, lift your spine halfway up. Exhale, fold. All right, chair pose from the ground up. Bend through your knees, big toes together. Squeeze your legs together. Send your hips back. Sweep your arms forward and up. Chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, sit down a little bit lower. And inhale, come all the way to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Grounding down through your right foot. Draw your left knee up. Open your knee out to the side. Tree pose, second visit. You're welcome to stay here, finding a tall spine. Or if you would like to add a little extra challenge to your balance, left hand to left thigh, right arm to the sky, and then we're gonna lean over to the right side. Left side, I mean. Hips over to the right. I'm mirroring you, so it gets a little confusing, rights and lefts. Gaze down. Inhale, rise it up. 2 arms to the sky, draw your knee forward. And exhale, release your foot down, shake it out. Okay, one more time. So left foot plants, right leg up. Open your knee out to the side. Find your tree pose, any height on this side. You can stay here if this is enough. Grounding is a beautiful place to be. If you would like a little extra challenge, right hand to right thigh, left arm to the sky, and then lean your way over to the right side and hips over to the left side. Good. Inhale, rise it up. 2 arms to the sky, draw your knee forward. Exhale, release, and shake out your legs. Shake out your arms, shake out everything. Good. Coming to the top of the mat. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, hands to shins or thighs. Exhale, plant through your palms. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose, top of the push-up. Exhale, lower slow, all the way down in one piece, or lower your knees first. Ground down through the tops of your feet. Inhale, cobra pose. Lifting through the back of your heart, melting the front of your heart forward. Exhale, lay your heart to the earth, and press back to a child's pose. Sit bones press back to heels. Take one more deep breath in right here. And exhale, sigh it out. Empty that breath completely. Walk your hands back and slowly rise to sit on your heels. Take your hips off to one side and sweep your legs all the way around. So let's take the right leg forward, left foot in like tree pose. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward and down, folding any amount. Keeping your spine nice and long, keeping your front leg engaged and grounded. Flex through your front foot. Breathe deeply all the way down to your belly. Inhale, rise it up. And switching sides. Left leg forward, right heel in. Inhale, sit up tall, arms to the sky, grow your spine. Exhale, keep all that length and fold. Breathing so deeply as though your bones could breathe. One more breath right here. All right, grounding down to rise all the way up to sit, and then bend both knees. Scoot forward towards the top of the mat because we're going to roll down. So bending your knees, plant your feet, reach your hands forward. We're going to roll down slow so that we activate a little bit of fire into the center, fire into the belly. All right, so going slowly, especially that place that you want to go fast, where you start to shake and quake, slow down. And then lay each vertebrae down like a pearl into the sand. And when your spine does land and your head lands, draw your knees into your chest and rock gently from side to side, releasing out the low back. All right, and then planting through your feet. We're going to take a figure 4 stretch. So draw your right knee into your chest, open your knee out to the side, and place your ankle over your thigh. So right ankle over left thigh. And then weave your arms through the window of your legs and hold onto the back of your left thigh. You can use your right elbow to guide your right knee open. Flex through your feet and breathe into your outer right hip. One last breath in right here. Exhale, let it go. Release your legs, plant your feet, and switch sides. So draw your left knee in, carry your knee open, and cross your ankle over your thigh. And then lifting you through your legs and hugging onto the back of your right thigh, flex through your feet. Draw your legs in towards your chest, any amount. Feel the fronts of your shoulders soften. Breathing deeply into sensation. Last few moments here. Gently release, unwind your legs, plant through your feet, reach your arms wide out to the sides. Let's actually slide our hands down by our thighs, by our sides, so palms face down. Let's take one heart opener here. So grounding through your feet, send your knees forward, pick up your hips. Draw your heart towards your chin, squeeze your legs in towards the midline, press down through your outer shoulders. You're welcome to interlace your hands behind your back and roll to the outer edges of your shoulders, rooting down. One more deep breath in, bridge pose. Exhale, release your bind and slowly roll down through your spine. Now reach your arms out by your sides. Take your knees over to the right and head and gaze to the left. So a gentle supine twist. And rising up through center. And take that to the other side. Good, rising back through center. Now these last moments are yours to listen to what your body really wants in this moment. Right? You can hug your knees into your chest. You can take your hands to your outer feet, happy laughing baby pose, or outer thighs. Press your heels skywards. Feel your shoulders relax down. Feel your whole back spread wide and ground down. Right? You might find a little movement here, rocking from side to side. Maybe extending through one heel. Draw your other heel in towards your navel center. And moving across to the other side. If that feels good, take that again. Both sides. Massaging your whole back into the earth. When you come back through center, release your legs. We're going to find our way to our final resting pose in Shavasana. Extend your legs long. Legs as wide as your mat. Reach through your heels and then let your legs relax and just flop open. Palms face up by your sides. Roll your shoulder blades down and in towards the spine so you have a flat surface to rest upon. You can always take a pillow placed under your head, a rolled up blanket over your under your thighs or knees or over your body, using any prop support. Making any adjustments so you feel a little bit more at ease here. Deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Relaxing through your hands, each finger. Relaxing through your feet and each toe. Relaxing through your eyebrows. the space of your inner throat softening. Some space between your lungs. Some space between your ears. Rest. Draw a gentle breath in to the very center of the inner heart. And exhale, let it go. And again, breathing into the very center of your inner heart. And exhale, let it go. And as you deepen into your breath awareness, deepen into your breath, slowly start to reawaken through your body any gentle movements. Maybe wiggling fingers and toes, or rocking your head gently from side to side. And if you would like, reach your arms up over your head. Take a big, long yawn stretch, reaching through your fingers, reaching through your toes. As you exhale, feel your back body spread wide into the earth. Bend through your knees and roll your way over to your right side. Resting your head on your upper arm. Grounding a palm into the earth and rising to sit. So we'll eventually meet together in a comfortable seat of meditation, eyes closed, hands join at the heart. Full deep breath in. And exhale, clear it out. Bowing to your heart, to the light within each and every one of us. Thank you so much for joining today.